Here's an interesting looking piecewise function. We're given this absolute value piece if x is to the left or at 2, and then when you get just beyond 2, you get a square root function. Let's see what this looks like. So there's some interesting behavior here at 2, right? So over here at 2, something interesting might be happening. Now let's graph each one of these. So what if we go to the left side of 2? We'll get the absolute value of x. Now what does the absolute value of x look like? Do you remember we had those 6 basic functions that we had graphed before? The absolute value function looks like this, where you go over to the left 1, up 1, to the left 2, up 2, up 1, to the right 1, up 1, to the right 2, up 2, and so on. So let's see what we're going to get here. It's going to look like this. I'll do it in red. Over 1, up 1, to the left 1, up 1, to the right 1, up 1, and then to the right 1, up 1, and then to the right 2, up 2. Now, do we include a point here? Is it an open circle or a closed? So I follow it over here, and it says equal, so closed. So we'll get a closed circle there, and then it stops. So we get this, and then this. So this is where we are so far. That's to the left of 2, right? To the left of 2, at 2, or to the left of 2, we get the absolute value function. And now what happens to the right of 2? Just to the right of 2? Well, we get the square root function. Now the square root function, you might remember, looks like this. Starts at 0, right? Because the square root of 0 is 0. At 1, you take the square root of 1, you get 1. And then we went over to 4. Square root of 4 is 2. So we got a function that looked like this. And then way out here at 9, we were up here at 3. Let's see what we can do about getting the graph of this one. So where are we here? Well, this is going to be a little challenging here, because what do you get at 2? All right, when x is equal to 2, if I get x equal 2, I get the square root of 2, which is about 1.414, about 1.4. So I'm going to have to kind of make a guess at this. 1.4. All right, so here's 2, here's 1. 1.5 is halfway between. So I guess we're going to get this open circle here. Let's see, and then let's go out to 4. So at 4 we can get that one, right? Because at 4, the square root of 4 is 2. So we'll be right there. And then at 3, or 9, let's go all the way out to 9, because the square root of 9 is 3. Right, so I went all the way out here to 9, square root of 9 is 3. So as best we can, we'll draw one of these square root curves through those 3 points right there. Kind of looks like this. So I'm going to claim this is the graph of our piecewise function.